had a very bad effect on the freedom of a lot of Americans have lost their freedom. I have a place down in Florida. Have you ever been down to near Tampa?
Yeah.
Clearwater. It's Clearwater. They have a big hotel.
Basically own it.
And have you seen there? It's called the Hotel Harrison, where they have their it's called flag. But the founder of this crowd was a fellow called L. Ron Hubbard, and he had been a failed naval officer. So he based his organization on like as if it was a Navy thing. So you get people going there with uniforms on and all kinds of stuff. And basically they have a very bad effect on democratic freedom.
And they bought 3,000 German rifles
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you guys ever seen that YouTube video? Chris talking about playing.
Yeah, that's why we're here. That's what sparked us here.
Ah, okay. Have you guys ever seen it? No.
He's mental.
Yeah, you see, because Bono himself was in a born again cult, so he understands cults. That's why he.
Why the mask?
The mask
So they don't
is
take
because,
pictures of
for instance,
Got it.
if you had a problem with your baby and you needed to have blood, would you allow your child to have a blood transfusion?
Wait, what?
No, I'll just give you an example of another group called Jehovah's Witnesses.
They knock on my door all the time.
They would stop a woman having a blood transfusion. We just had a court case given a judge by a high court here last week, which said that this woman said that she didn't want to have a blood transfusion. She'd drink Pepsi and so if we went to their offices and I had members of Jehovah's Witnesses, they would be shunned for the rest of their lives. So that's why they have to wear. I work in this field 100% all the time. I'm in the cult field all the time, so they know me. I'm attacked regularly. Today we're doing a thing against people who are what's called a fair game policy. Let's say I oppose Scientology. That means, by definition, I am a criminal. Secondly, the fact that I'm a criminal means that I'm hiding crimes that I've committed. And in this case, the crimes that I've committed, I'm a member of a drug cartel in New Mexico. I'm also a former racist. No, but I'll tell you how I'm a member. Have you ever heard of the Amish?
Yes.
You remember there was a couple of kids murdered by a crazy in Lancaster about 2 years ago? There was a shooting in Lancaster County, and these people forgave the family. They actually, some of the money that they got for their own benefit from the public. They completely raised the school where these kids had been killed. But they also included the woman who had killed, whose husband had killed them, by bringing her into the circle of forgiveness. You know what I mean? So it's an organization that. So in this particular church, or the Mennonites, most of them came from the continent to escape persecution. And some of them, being German, when they're in a Mexican culture, can you imagine what a WASP, someone from New England, would be like living in the Mexican Spanish culture, you know what I mean? So they would kind of get onto the drugs and stuff. So by definition, because these people did that, I'm a member of that church, so therefore I'm a drug cartel. So that's why these folks, it's very important that they wear mask, because they will intimidate. For instance, I work in schools and give talks about cults, and they send to the schools this stuff saying that I'm in a drug cartel, that I'm a friend of a paedophile priest, this kind of stuff. I'm a colleague of his. So that the idea is to do damage. So that's why a lot of them would feel that they need to cover their. Oh, now this one, he's going to start recruiting at the end of the road.
It's the OSA there at work.
Oh yeah, the OSA. And he's going on the recruitment front there, I'd say, on the corner.
Really?
Well, we're told you're